What's up? How you guys doing?
Hola.
What's up, baby girl?
Hey, babe. Hey, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? I know it's super late, so we're not going to be on that long, though.
Yep. It's only midnight. It's a Saturday night. This is what we do.
I know, but I have to get up at 6:30 in the morning. I have a really big day at work tomorrow, and it's a lot going on.
Yeah, well, that's on you. I'm a party animal.
You are not a party animal.
Yeah, I stay up on Saturdays and we should be party.
Ooh, you stay up late and eat ice cream. Calm down.
That's a party. You have cake and ice cream, they say.
Uh-huh.
Francisco VP said, "CASHAPP Chronicles, familia. What's up, brother? How you doing? Saludos a todos from Jose Chavez. He said, Cricket and Wife and saludos. This is Paul Chavez, my new YouTube name. Can I get my tools so I can whack some people? Yeah, I'll put it back ahorita. Burqueño, what's up, homeboy?
Oh, hello.
Javier Hernandez, what's happening, everyone? How is all the night owls doing tonight?
Oh, look at Javier up late at night. How are you?
Yeah, that's what we do. We're night owls. It's like remembering the memories of El Monte.
God, stop. Don't start.
Burqueño, what's up, brother? Cubely waiting on my ruca. Oh, that was me.
What's the little window with the eyes and the little
He's looking through the window, but he says, "Shush, don't tell nobody." He's spying
in the window?
in your window.
Stop.
Lupe running late, said Ty 602.
I don't know about no Lupe running late, Ty. I don't know. I
Big
was running late because I was on a very important phone call with a very important person.
VIPs all of a sudden.
Yeah, VIP person.
You hear that guy? Nah, she's all fancy Hollywood.
Fancy.
Marco's laughing. What's good in the hood? How's everybody tonight? Said El Burqueño. AP
Oh, we're
said,
doing
"No
good.
way. Es todo. Happy sábado."
It is a good Saturday.
AP
Real
said,
chill.
AP said, "Giovanna, way to start the live. Chale. I'm doing,
I can't stand you.
I'm doing great. If I was any better, I'd be suspicious," said Javier. Watcha?
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad you're doing better, Javier. I know you've had a rough year here and there, with your family, but it's good to hear that you're actually getting back to your old self, you know.
Yep. AP
Good
said,
to hear.
usually sleep late night sábados. Usually sleep late night on sábados. Po. Me too. I'm a party machine.
Yeah, real party animal.
Jose Garribo said, "¿Qué hubo, raza? What's up, brother?"
Hello.
Javier said, "Memories of El Monte, the good old days with Art LeBeau." Right? See that? That's what I'm talking about. Geronimo said, "Been at a music festival that was really good. Getting cold that night in northern Arizona."
Oh.
Yeah, it's starting to get chilly.
So my sister has a friend that wanted to give her 2 tickets to go see Lisa, but she had like a baby shower to go to, and I had to work, and I was like, oh, I was like so close to calling in, but it was all the way in Tempe. I was like, no.
It's going to have Lisa coming out in a
I
wheelchair.
always used to like her when I was like little. I think I was like 6 or 7. And I like asked my mom, can I shave the side of my head? She's like, are you crazy? So I used to like try to tease my hair, and like the side of my hair, I used to try to like to push it down with like a lot of hairspray so it looked like it was to my head. And I used to like try to like dance like her and stuff. So I don't know. I always thought like oldie music like that. Like I don't know. Like I always liked her. She was just fun.
Mm.
And I
Nah,
could have seen her tonight. I could have lived out my childhood, but no. Maybe
yeah,
next
but it's
time.
probably best you remember like she would, because now like she probably rolls out in a wheelchair.
I don't care. I still want to say that I saw her, you know? Like I need to go see like Backstreet Boys again and
Oh God.
old bands again just to, you know?
Francisco said, I fell asleep the other day when Giovanna de Barrio rolled through speaking her native tongue. Her native tongue. Oh, you missed it,
Why
bro.
does it gotta be my native tongue?
Did you catch the rerun, bro? She gets down on it.
Whatever.
Garribo said, what's Bubba up to? Bubba is dealing with medical issues, bro. Hopefully he'll be tapping in here soon.
He's he's yeah, dealing with medical problems. Last he was in the hospital.
I did hear from Tom yesterday.
What did he say?
Nothing. He's doing good. I forgot. I was supposed to call him when I got back from my office, and I didn't. I forgot, but I'll call him tomorrow.
What is wrong with you? You just do not call Tom back.
I text him. We text for a minute, and then
Is he okay though?
yeah, he's doing good. He's all right. AP says she knows how to make capirotada, confirming todo, Francisco. Right?
First of all, I don't know how to make it, but I know one when I see one.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Art Life Tony said, midnight show. Y'all party hard. I'm telling you, I'm a party animal, bro. I'm like, what was that little dog's name? From Spuds McKenzie.
Oh no.
Javier said, had a rough start this year. It's getting better, though. Met my daughter, new grandson. This is life after living hard in my youth.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's cool. It's cool. It can come back like that for real. Francisco VP said, using Aquanet, Giovanna.
Uh yeah, my cousins used it a lot. So when I would stay over there at their house, they were older. It was my godparents. It was their kids. They used Aquanet a lot. I remember though growing up, I liked Rave or or the like they had like a big old Rave bottle or sometimes like um that one, what was it called? White Rain, and then like Herbal Essence. Like those were like White Rain if we were being like kind of cheap, you know. But I
Why?
used to really like the smell of Rave. It was like in a big blue bottle and it had the pink letters and just it had like a nice smell to it. I don't know.
Yeah. White Rain smelled good. I remember that. I used to get that at like Walmart and shit. I
I
mean, no,
used to like
sorry. It was a Kmart back then. You get it from Kmart or Pick and Save or those places.
we were like such brats sometimes. We would like tell my mom like, "Really? You got this?" She's like, "Yeah, I got that." And we'd just be like, "What the heck? Like, I want this crap?" It didn't hold as well. That's why.
Hmm. Lupe was Gita, LOL, Satai 602.
Oh,
Javier Hernandez said, Ese Tony El Bolillo, hope you're well. Hard Life said, I, Javier. Yeah, that's straight up paisa root. AP said Francisco VP. Caprutada, she gets down on it too, guys.
Whatever. You guys just didn't know I knew that word.
Shit, I didn't even know that damn word.
My my grandma would use that word sometimes when like she would get mad when people would like make dishes and just add stuff to it that doesn't go to it. She's like, that's not how you make this. She's like, oh, that's just a bunch of capirotada. She would say that or whatever. Just, I don't know. You use that word because, that dish is just a bunch of stuff thrown in.
Is it?
Yeah,
I thought that was that hot
it
chocolate
is.
stuff.
No, that's champurrado.
Oh, you're straight wet.
Shut up. Like, you didn't know.
I didn't.
Oh, don't. You look all surprised. Like, oh, they served it at Christmas when we went to your mom's with the bread. Don't even go there. And Mijo was like, what is this? And we're like, chocolate. And he didn't like it. Don't act like you don't know.
Put it on my family.
Yeah, because we don't make it.
I've never even heard of that.
You're okay. You're just, you're trying to make me look crazy right now. That's what you're trying to do. I know, no. And you can get that stupid look off your face because I know what you're trying to do right now.
How am I trying to do that?
I
Just because
know. I know what you're trying to do.
I
I
don't know.
know what you're trying to do.
Oh wow.
That
I see.
wow yourself. Nope, was wow. Wow your face.
Hair in the 80s was definitely a thing, said Ty 602. Chele said, Hola family, what's up, Chele? How you doing? Chele is in the house.
Chile, chile.
Jose Garibo, I pray that this channel blows up with subscribers. This is a motivational channel for youth and all. Yeah, and people can, like, it could either be, Chicano or Paisa. We got both of us here.
Oh my, really?
Thank you, brother. Appreciate that, eh? Um, it won't. We're too,
Too boring.
and we're too boring. We're just regular ass people right here talking about regular things.
Talking about real life.
Right. Ty 602 said it's not about the pudding, it's about respect. It's
Oh,
not about
Lord.
the champurrado. Is that how you say it, babe?
I don't know. I forgot how to say it now. I don't
Is
even
it,
know.
is it do, champurrado, or da?
I think it's boy.
Boy.
I
Ah,
think it's a boy.
José Garribo a toda madre, hermano. Amen. AP said Giovanna ate the pudding and gave Grillo leftovers. You see? Yes, exactly. That's what happened.
Leftovers.
Yes. And it was
How did
supposed to be for me, bro. She asked me, do you want some pudding from upstairs in bed? She goes downstairs to get me my pudding and then comes up and gives me the fucking leftovers of what's left from her little trip up there.
you mad?
Yeah.
At least there was still some left over.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Geronimo said, Chele, Bele. Hola, hermana. Javier said, I tried el moco de gorilla the other day. It's like crazy glue. Went back to Tres Flores. When I was real young, my father would tell us to say camote con leche instead of son of a bitch.
It's funny.
Camote con leche. That's funny.
You never used hairspray or gel for your hair growing up?
Tres Flores.
Ever to like try to slick your hair back?
It was always Tres Flores. Or Vaseline if I ran out of Tres Flores.
Ew.
It's the same stuff. Same thing. Respect, Chele. Oh, Chele said, Cricket, you keep being mean to wifey. I'm gonna steal her. You know damn well she's Mexican, not paisa.
I know, Chela. I even put my ancestry on here. I'm only 50% Mexican. Okay? And the other half, I'm not gonna disclose. But this is how I'm being treated, Chela. Okay?
You're right, Chele. She's Mexican. Oh, you got two. Thanks, dude. Whatever happened to the damn thingamajiggers?
What are you eating?
Mijo just brought me a cheeseburger from McDonald's.
God, you guys are out late right now.
I told you we're party animals. This is what we do. Check it out. We're party.
Oh my god.
Nah, mijo. Thank you, mijo. Ty 602 said respect, Chele. Hola, Geronimo, and my Javier said Chele. Watch out, my Javier.
Oh, little heart emojis going back and forth.
Little razzle dazzle.
Little razzle dazzle on this Saturday night.
Francisco VP said you need to start foaming at the mouth, Cricket. That's your homeboy, bro. Andrew Cano said, what up, ese? ¿Qué pasó, brother? We're all raza, to be honest. LOL, said Jose Garribo. Yep, absolutely. True story, bro. Chele said, what up, Ty? Javier said, mi amor, Chele, I missed you, mamacita chula.
Oh, not the mamacita. He's coming. He's coming for you, Chela.
She said, I miss you too, Javier. Crick, I'm looking for a new utility knife. Which do you prefer, straight edged or partially serrated? No, I like straight edge. I don't really like serrated knives, bro. Sean Cervantes said, dang, talking about capirotada, y'all ever have panocha at Christmas?
What?
Panocha at
That's such
Christmas?
an ugly word.
Is that really like a drink, or are we talking about panocha?
Yeah, well, don't say that word. That's such an ugly word.
Well, you don't even know what he's talking about.
Just that word, though. You know I don't like that word.
Okay, are you talking about choncho or something else?
Oh my, wow, really?
That's not better.
No. It
Yeah, it's a
sounds so horrible.
cricket. You and your pudding. At least you got some. Where's my tamales? You ate them all. Your friend didn't save you none. See, she's a bad
He
friend.
ate them all. He ate them all.
You see what a bad friend you have?
Mm-mm.
Giovanna just a narcissist. At least some leftover. Chale. AP.
Wow.
Our life said Aquanet started with regular hold, then extra hold, then super extra hold, then ultimate hold, then super ultimate hold, then overhead upholstery hold. They would constantly change the can color. 80s.
Oh yeah, I think they had like a purple one, a white one,
I think didn't Rave do the same shit?
a
They have like
pink
Rave
one.
1, Rave 2, Rave 3,
Maybe three. Yeah, they do that with like herbal essence too.
all the different holes.
Yeah.
Marcos El Grillo woofing, he knows it ain't a party till he has a lote and whole cherry pie in front of him. Hey, I don't have cherry today. I got pecan
Where'd you get that?
from work.
That you can't be taking that from work.
They gave it to me.
I know, but the whole pie?
Yeah, they like me.
Oh my god.
Javier said, Chale, no gel for me. That is breaking the homie code. Andrew Cano said, Tres Flores. I remember when I had hair in the 5th grade. Burqueño said, Tres Flores never held my hair. It was always extreme hold, hairspray, and tons of gel. Now I'm bald. Go figure.
Oh,
All them chemicals, bro. See? Should have used Tres Flores. Just a little bit of petrolatum jelly. AP said, Giovanna, are you maybe half Asian?
no. I think I'm like 3%, it said, or something like that. Like the other 50% of me is just like a little melting little pot. It's just like all this other crap.
Hmm.
Well, not crap, but it's different stuff.
Tyson so too said, greaser. LOL. Chella said, I know, mama, but if I kidnap you, he will be sad. So, yep, I got you.
Yeah, he would be sad.
You don't know. Let's try it.
Really? You wouldn't be sad?
I don't know. We got to try it.
If somebody kidnapped me, he'd be sad.
Let's see.
Talk to those eyes.
Chele said, hola, Francisco. You don't like my eyes?
Or don't do that.
Jose Garribo said, Geronimo de los Cielos, ya sabes. Javier said, send my love and regards to El Gordo, a real man. We'll get a cheeseburger for his pops. Jose Garribo said, any HVAC questions, Cricket? Um, Not really. I've actually been learning a lot at work, just from a lot of the problems. Uh, but it's obviously there. It's a different system. I think we talked about it before. We have chillers, we have the cooling tower, and we have in each cuarto. It's they each got their own. Uh, Basically, just what do they call them? Coils or something coil. Um, AC coil units and all that, whatever. I think that's what they call it, something like that. But anyway, um, so I've been learning a lot about those because I've been having to get a couple of the pumps went bad, so I had to get those replaced. And just when I got dudes there like doing shit like that, I've been able to like ask a lot of questions and get all up in it. So kind of learning. Andrew Cano said, "Not an ugly word. It's beautiful." Javier
It's
said.
just, it doesn't sound nice.
Javier said it. Panocha is good Mexican candy.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not it.
What? Francisco said, "See that vato chilling outside his mama's pad?" LOL. Yes, bro. Mm-hmm.
No, really?
Mm-hmm. Marco said, "Panocha is something that you eat with buñuelos." I remember my tia's making that stuff for Christmas. What's buñuelos? You know what
I
that is?
don't know. Nope.
You do. Oh, say it. What is
I
it?
don't. I don't.
Such a hater. Just tell me.
No. Don't act like you don't know.
I don't
You
know
like just got here. Don't even act.
I don't know what buñuelos is.
Don't act.
Chela said, "You ate them, not her." We still talking about the tamales. You behave now, said Chele.
Mm-hmm.
Chele, LOL, said Big Motherfucker. Javier said, what do pizza delivery men and gynecologists have in common? They can smell it but not eat it. Burqueño said, pecan is the best, bro. I know, I like it. Chele said, yes, pecan is bomb. AP said, okay, sorry, Chele. And Marco said, yeah, the secret pie stash somewhere, carnal. I got to, fool. You're gonna get fat, homie. You gonna. I done got there, fool. Might have to go back to the hospital. Francisco said, hello, Chile. Andrew Cannon said, do you know what kind of bees make milk? He said, boobies.
Oh goodness.
Chile said, really? You lie like fly. You lie like fly? Hola, big motherfucker. Nice to meet you, said Chele. Likewise, Chele said Marcos. Jose Garribo said, chillers suck, lol. All customers complain. Yeah. We got the big, they're big ass train ones. They're not bad. They're loud as fuck. But we got two of them in there. I don't know how many. How do you measure those? Is it by the gallons that they carry, or because these motherfuckers are big, but I don't know what they are. Javier said Chele is all flirty tonight. I'm all aguitado now. Chele said laugh my ass off, Javier. Not flirty, just hi to new people I ain't been on, and hi to all the fam. It would be cool if you guys got together. Chele and Javier. Francisco said condensers. No, the condenser. Well, I guess like for this system, the cooling tower I think would be considered the condenser. Every room has its own. It's basically a coil, AC coil. I don't know how else to put it. They're run by hot and cold water, so they have actuators. And when you call for, you lower the temperature and it'll call for cold, and so you get cold water coming into the coils, and the actuator like opens and lets that happen. And when you call for hot, the hot water comes in, and from that so you got the chillers which send up the cold water through the pumps, and then you got the boiler that sends up the hot water through the pumps. It's a cool system, I guess, but when you're like, this is the first building that I've ever come across that I didn't even know that shit existed. So it was like, damn, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't know that there was a whole nother way of doing air conditioning. I thought everything was freon, and, like you said, like, the condenser on the outside, and I guess what are they called on the inside? I can't remember now. I mean, I know it's the furnace is there, but anyway, it's a good system. Ty 602 said, cool. Francisco said, yep. Chela said, Ty Javier has a wife. I'm just his YouTube lover. Francisco said, like apple turnovers. Oh, yeah, I like apple turnovers too.
You ever hear that like expression like my work girlfriend or my work boyfriend?
Yeah. Oh, is that what
YouTube
you say?
YouTube boyfriend.
Is that what buñuelos are? Like apple turnovers?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, that's what Francisco's saying. That's what he's saying?
Well, go ask your mama.
Art Life said, "Why is lengua at $20 a pound, but I still can buy ribeyes for $5.99 a pound?"
Who?
I don't know. Because lengua is more better. Chela said, "Javier, don't be sad. You're always mi amor." Javier said, "Guy came out confused after visiting his proctologist because he was checking him down there while he had his hands on his shoulders."
Oh,
Fucking Javier. I guess he was confused. Javier said, "That you, Chela. Thank you for Chela for confirming this. I'm shining my shoes now." The air handlers are loud. Oh yeah, air handlers. That's what they're called. Art Life Tony said, "Good night, folks. Got the church house in 9 hours." Órale, brother. Buenas noches.
good
Yes.
night.
Jose Garribo said, "I'm converting the chiller system to isolated unit for 144 unit apartments. We'll see how it goes, LOL." Damn. How do they do that? So you gotta get multiple condensers and like put one for every few units, or does one per unit, or how do you do that? Chiller system to isolated unit for, because for 144 you'd have to do separate ones, right? There's nothing big enough to. Javier said buñuelos are fried tortillas with sugar and canela. Are they, babe?
I don't know. I don't know what they are,
A-
but they sure know.
AP said buñuelos are fire with cold milk.
They, yeah, you would know. You would know, AP. Probably had some yesterday. Just saying. Don't shake your head at me.
You know what it is.
No, I don't.
Jose said run new copper line set from air handler to condenser for heat strip. Hmm. Yeah, see, that's too much for me. I'm not that well versed yet. Burqueño said, "I hated those chillers. They would have to purge them every year in my old apartments. By the time they did it, summer was halfway over." Really? I don't think they ever have to purge ours. Mm. But
I just yawned too.
these may be more of the ones that we use may be more, or maybe not. Maybe I'm tripping, but maybe they do purge them, and I just haven't had that have to happen yet. But I know they're it's a brand new system. They purchased them, I think, like a year and a half ago from Train. They had other chillers prior to that, but and they're big fuckers. Javier said buñuelos are made mostly for the holidays. Jose said condenser on top of roof, no chiller anymore. AP said they sell them pre-made at Food City during the holidays. Giovanna is being typical and repressing her knowledge. She really has identity issues.
Okay, first of all,
Yeah.
to my defense, I was joking. I honestly didn't even know what they were. I don't know what they are because if I did, I would say it. But I honestly didn't know what they were. I was thinking that you guys would come out and talk a little bit about it, and then I'd be like, "Oh yeah, I know what that is," but now I don't know what it is.
Hmm.
So, and hey, did you fix that water thing? Oh,
Not all the way done yet. What we started today. Nah, I'm good, bro. Thank you. Air conditioner. Mexican air conditioner is a fan next to a bucket of dry ice. Said Javier. That's how we did it in the joint. Get a bunch of ice and in your trash can and put the fan on top of it.
that's how you did it in your pueblo, and it worked in your little cell too. Just saying.
AP said you should see someone, Giovanna. Burqueño said, yeah, they had to purge each individual unit. Yeah. Francisco VP said empanadas. Let me see. Oh, he did the chiller. Yeah. Yeah, we have air handlers. I know we have in the building that I'm with, we have two air handlers on the roof and one downstairs that uh, that's on the first floor. That basically um, is the air handler for like the banquet section. But those aren't as loud as the goddamn chillers, boy. Uh, Big motherfucker says, tell her she woofy. Not only does she know what they are, but I'm sure she knows how to make them as well.
Oh, what's that?
Marcos, big motherfucker.
Oh,
Purqueño put empanadas with the thumbs up.
oh wow.
Those are good,
Wow.
bro. I like empanadas for real. Apple.
Wow.
AP said the bimbo ones are good too. They sell them all year. Bimbo nuelos, they're called. See, I'm gonna have to try those. I really didn't know what those were. I like that. I'm gonna try those.
I think you did know what they were. You're just being crazy.
You know, my mom and them don't cook like that. I don't. We don't know
Oh,
about
all of
that.
a sudden, uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
But we all know your mom does.
She don't know that.
She probably knows.
We're gonna ask her tomorrow. How much you want to bet?
I bet you.
Let's bet. What do you want to lose? What do you want to lose?
What do you want to lose?
I don't know. But all right, it's a bet.
Chella said, AP, I'm gonna put you in timeout. You should be nice to mom and protect her, not bully her.
That's all I've been getting lately, Chilla. I've just been getting bullied and bullied and bullied. Oh,
Javier said, identity issues, not Jovan. I heard her speaking Spanish the other day. She will be fine if she gets deported.
my God.
She will.
He was gonna say something nice and then
Be like born in East LA, stuck over there.
no, that's like a fear. Like I actually had a dream about that. That was scary.
Of getting stuck over there?
Well, do you remember when everybody was like stealing my identity? Like everybody was working under my number and I was going through that process with IRS. Like they had taken like $700 of mine because they said I didn't pay taxes because I was working supposedly at some painting place. And like
Mm-hmm.
when all that was going on, like I had that dream that I was like that movie Born in East LA, like they deported me and then they couldn't find me in the system and everybody had that name and I was just trying to come back. It's scary.
Yeah. Yeah, it could have happened.
Is what it is.
Empanadas, yup, said Sean Cervantes. Big motherfucker says somebody patented those prison air conditioners and now they sell them for $40 at Home Depot. They do, right? Those fucking those little square things. You just put water in them and turn them on. What the fuck they call them? They make them motherfucker. Hey, the commercial makes them sound like them fucking things are good as shit. Chela said, Javier, you messing with the wifey now too. I'm put you in timeout for sure, mi amor. It's like Indian fried bread, sweet, said Francisco VP. Jose said, is Pistolas Pistol Pete? When I was in SMU1, there was a vato named Shorty from Tucson. Do you know that vato? Yeah, Pistolas is Pistol Pete. Actually, his real nickname was Baby Boy, but his name is Pete Chides, so they started calling him, Pistol Pete um, or Pistolas. But his original nickname from his barrio when he first hit the joint también was Baby Boy. That's Pete Chides. He was from DMA. I don't know if you remember that barrio. It's on the south side, that Dope Man Association shit. And Shorty from Tucson, I don't remember that name. Um, I don't know if you know his real name, but I don't remember a Shorty. Javier says, dispensa mi amor chele. You have your vato loco on chequeo.
Chequeo?
Pinche Javier.
Oh, like check, but
Yeah.
chequeo? That's okay. It's a boy.
You're stupid.
Hey, I have cricket on chequeo too.
They've watched this long enough to know that's not true.
They don't know after the live. The I'm I'm sorry, baby. I love you and whoop
That's
de
how,
whoop.
that's how I talk.
Hmm?
That's how I talk.
You could. You could.
I could. Oh, shit. How long ago was that? Said big motherfucker. AP said, Grills, did your mom raise you in an Americanized way or traditional Mexican? Um,
She didn't raise him. The streets raised him.
yeah, she didn't really raise me, bro. To
The
be honest,
wolves did. I'm
my
just kidding.
Jemita, she's like she's paisa. She was born in Mexico, um, but out here, obviously she came a long time ago. Her thing was school. She was going to school trying to get her stuff, so um, nobody was really home. Um, when they did do, how do I put it? Like for holidays, it was mostly traditional Mexican, um, because most of it was like we would either go to Mexico or a lot of the family from Mexico would come out to Phoenix. Because again, she moved out here from Mexico, so um, she was very, still very connected to all the family out there. My abuelita was out here too, and my abuelita still had sisters and stuff that were in Mexico and their kids. So uh, mostly when the family did get together for like holidays, it was traditional Mexican ways. But again,
But
like
the way your mom acts, you would think she was here for many more generations. She doesn't seem like she came from Mexico. I don't know her. She doesn't have an accent. Her house doesn't look um like she doesn't put up like a Mexican household. Like I feel like my house growing up looked more Mexican than hers, if that makes any sense. Like we had like the Last Supper in our kitchen, we had crosses in our
Yeah.
house, like
Well, that
your mom doesn't do that. Like she just um not very like religious type, but I couldn't tell if I was like a stranger that she had came here. And
yeah.
maybe that's her education. Maybe that's, all the education that she put herself through and went to school and everything. Um,
Yeah, my jefita ended up getting a PhD in psychology throughout the years. It didn't happen till well after I was in prison and all that. Um, but she did do all that, and then yeah, like she didn't like the as far as crosses and Last Supper and all that. My jefita was very much against the Catholic Church. Um, Growing up in Mexico, my grandma, my abuelita, had put her and her sister, my tia, in a in a convent, in like a nun's convent, and they were like basically to raise them. My abuelita, you know, did something else, and uh, and the nuns used to beat them, and were very abusive, like fucked them up. So she ended up having a lot of animosity against the Catholic Church and all that. So she was not a Catholic, and she was not religious actually. She wasn't. She wasn't. She switched a lot. She would choose, like she would jump from thing to thing, but she was definitely not Catholic. So that's why that part of the traditional Mexican shit, that was not her. Um, but yeah, it's a trip. And actually, when she first moved from Mexico, she didn't come to the U.S. She went to Canada first. She was in Canada. She moved to Canada when she was 23 or 24, I believe. Um, and she had my brother, and and um, and then she moved to the U.S. after a few years after that. I don't know how many years after. So I don't know how long she was in Canada, but that's how that happened. Does she speak English too? Yeah, yeah. In the house, mostly she spoke Spanish. Um, but she'll go back and forth. Like when we do talk, like if we talk now, um, and I guess even then, I don't know. She like goes back and forth. Uh, she does a little more Spanish than she does English, but she'll go back and forth just like just like we do. You know what I mean? She talks to you in English, right, babe?
yes. She says my Spanish is horrible.
Yeah, she does. Did you? Chella said, "Did you fight that, Jovan?"
I did it, and it took them like 6 months to give me back my money.
Oh yeah.
And that's when I had to it was just a mess. I had to go down to IRS. And then after that, it got better though, because every time I filed my taxes, they would send me like a new PIN in the mail. And you would have to enter that PIN before you even try to do your taxes. And like if you didn't have that PIN, they couldn't help you. So
Hmm.
it got better after that. But I even had some guy like try to file for unemployment, like with my number. Like they call my job and well, the owner like called to my job. They're like, "Is she trying to file for unemployment?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" No, because unemployment runs your social. If they see you're working, they're gonna call. So it was like a big mess, but it got taken care of. It was all right.
Jose said 2011, big motherfucker. AP said, one time I crossed the border with an expired temp license paper. I just had to scan my fingerprint. You can always get back in even if you don't have your papers. I haven't crossed in fucking years, bro, but I remember when we were kids, when we were going, you didn't have to do shit, eh? To go over there, you just went through that turnstile. You just walked through. And to come back, it was almost like I don't know what you would call it, kind of like a checkout line. You know what I mean? There was someone standing at like almost like a register. There's no register though, but and you would walk by and just say American citizen, and they would, if okay, let you go through. Um, but I guess 9/11 changed all that. But that's how that shit was for all of my childhood. Chilla said that shit don't work. They ate a piece of pop. Oh, they ate a piece of pop? Work. Are. Oh, they are a
That
piece of poop.
they're a piece of poop. Oh, the air conditioners?
Oh, the little
It's,
thing. Yeah, the little square. Yeah. Javier said, I was busted with a real old man from Maravilla. He would cock his thumb and act like he was shooting you, so we named him Pistol Pete.
oh my God.
OTB Khalifa Stresses said, what you think about Mesa, Arizona? Um, I don't know. It's all right, I guess. I've never spent that much time in Mesa. My body is far from Mesa. We're that's far east. That my neighborhood is far west. Um, but it's all right, I guess. AP said, "What age did your mom get to the U.S.?" Yeah, I don't remember. Like I said, I think she was 24 when she moved to Canada. You have a Canadian brother. Yeah, he was born out there. My brother Beto. He was born in Canada. It was fucked up. And then, so like out here, he actually does have like a green card and shit. Uh, but he's Canadian. He got fucked over for that shit. My
You guys
jefita,
are like international.
yeah, my jefita now is she has dual citizenship. So yeah, it's a shit. My abuelita had dual citizenship. I don't know how she got it, but she had it too. So that's why you're in denial and trying to be like your suegra, said Francisco. Talking,
What?
babe.
I'm in denial?
Yeah, you're trying to be like my mom.
Oh no, never that. Let's never confuse that. Never that. No, sir. I'm trying to be like my parents because those are the elite legends right there. I'm not trying to be like anybody in his family. No offense. Just never that. No, thank you. I'm good.
Show my family, fool.
I don't have 3 hours, so we're not going to get into that.
AP said, dang, Grio, you got an interesting ass family history. Yeah,
Oh, interesting it is.
yeah. Some of the shit that we used to hear about, but and then what's crazy is that like with my jefita with that shit with the nuns were raising them. She used to try some of that shit on us, like the stuff that they did to them, like the uh, what do they call it? Like the consequences or whatever. They don't mean the when you get in trouble and they make you do shit. There was stuff where they would like make you kneel on pencils or on rice, facing the wall, but you had to like get up, like keep your back straight. Couldn't put your ass on your feet. You had to get up straight and kneel on pencils or rice or Mostly that was just that, just pencils or rice. And that was some shit she learned from in there. That shit hurt, dude. Porqueña said, I remember my dad telling me that they used to paddle him in school when they would speak Spanish. I think that's one of the reasons why we were never really taught more Spanglish than anything. Yeah. Now they teach it to our kids at school. Crazy. Yeah, I know, right? I don't remember that. I don't think that happened so much with us. Um, or at least I don't remember any stories of it. But my jefita didn't go to school out here, that type of school. You know what I'm saying? She went to college out here, but she didn't go to like high school and junior high and all that stuff. She did all that out there. Jose Garribo said, "What happened to long neck Irafa? Is he no good?" I don't. I don't. I don't use that, bro. Say no good. So according to uh, according to the so-called powers that be, that's what they would call him. Uh, but I see it as just he was done wrong or he opened his eyes to the truth. And but yeah, he's in Buckeye. Um, done with it. His brother, I think his brother's in out there in Phoenix somewhere. Hopefully, he's doing well. Um, I know Cuarenta uh, knew him real well. I didn't know him that good, and Cuarenta had told me he was doing well though. But Hirafa's doing live, so I mean he's stuck in there. But his brother was doing well. OTB Khalifa said border shy, way more complicated. Now takes 2 hours or more to get back from Mexicali. Yeah, that's what I hear, man. Yeah, after 9/11, all that got knocked out. It was crazy because, like I said, it was real easy. If you drove through, they would just ask you if you had anything, like if you had vegetables or anything, what I mean, like that. We would go to Nogales all the time just to get, like Mexican candy and food, and uh, it was cool. You can go over there and get the firecrackers because, like back then in Arizona, fireworks were illegal, so you had to actually go out of state to buy them, or go to Nogales and get them. The switchblades, también, that type of shit, all that type of shit.
I
Chela said,
think
"What
I actually want to go to Mexico after I see all 50 states. Like, I want to see all 50 states first and then go to another country and then, like, see other countries. But I want to see all of my country first before I go see another one.
you know?"
That'd be cool.
Chela said, "Whatever happened to Tom?" I just talked to him yesterday. I talked, but we text yesterday. I told him, I said, "Damn fool, where you been, man? You gotta let us know what's happening." He's doing well. He's just been busy and um, oh, they actually his brother got killed in prison, and he's
What?
yeah, he sent me the video of it. Um,
His brother? Like his real brother?
yeah, yeah. Remember the one he used to talk about that he said was, oh, he was also he was in the PC yard, and I think he had a couple years left to get out or whatever. But yeah,
Was he okay with you sharing this information?
yeah. He sent me the video, but I told him I can't put it up. You know what I mean? It's too gruesome. But yeah,
Oh, Tom, if you're listening, we miss you and I'm sorry. And I don't even I don't even know what to say.
yeah.
It's sad.
I said my mother was very anti-Catholic also because she's seen a lot of dirty stuff in her youth in Mexico. Yeah, a lot of them did, man. That was
I just think that some people abuse certain things, but I grew up Catholic. My whole family grew up Catholic, and Worked out fine just for us. I mean, I
Yeah.
didn't see no crazy stuff. We went to Catholic school. I was I acted up, when I was little, and a nun spanked me with a ruler, and it wasn't like they abused me, or I mean, I got a little swat, and it was what it was. I
Mm.
probably needed it too. I was
Sure you
I was
did.
I was bad in Catholic school. I was like a brat for I don't even know why. There was no reason for it.
Yeah. OTB Khalifa said, handled that. Chele, why are you so interested in Tom? Ya ves, mija. Pórtate bien, said Javier.
Stop! I can't. I'm done.
Carlos Cortez, what's up, everyone? Saludos from Jalisco. What's up, brother? How you
Oh,
been, Carlos?
hello.
I read that the rice on the knees method originated in Japan. ATP, Khalif. I don't know where it originated.
Oh, you would think it would, huh?
Hmm. I don't know, but in my life, it originated from the nunnery or whatever the hell that shit's called, the convent. Órale, el paisa Carlos Cortez. How's everything in my hometown? Said Javier. AP said, so you would get tortured, Grio Chale. Nah, I wasn't really tortured. It was just, you know, little this, little that. Jose Garribo said, my bad, brother. No disrespect at all. Much love. No, I know. I know. I know the way it's. I know. I mean, that's the way that um, people in our position have been referred to for many, many years, bro. And I referred to many people that way. So, I don't. It's not. I take no disrespect in it. I know. I know the. I know where that comes from. AP said Giovanna, but we don't know where your country is.
No, you do. You do. You do know where it's at very well. I showed you the little map and the little timeline and everything. You know. Uh-huh.
OTB Khalifa said, what was your barrio if you don't mind? I'm from Tolleson, bro. I was from Tolleson. I don't know if you know Phoenix and all that well, in the surrounding areas. But I'm
Well,
from
he
the
knows
west.
of Mesa.
Yeah, he mentioned Mesa, but, you know,
It's
um,
just kind of far
yeah.
from Towson.
Jealous.
Now it's probably like a 30-minute drive, huh? 45 minutes.
Yeah, now it's close as shit with the way all the freeways are up.
Mesa.
Dylan said, oh my, OMG, I'm so sorry to hear that, Tom. You're always in my prayers. Yeah, he said he was crazy, but he was his bro. Yeah. Chela said, Javier, Tom is our family, and he ain't been on since before I was, of course. So, of course, I'm going to ask you no.
Yeah.
AP said, we really don't.
No, you really do. You saw the whole map. You saw my whole ancestry DNA. It took you all the way back to 1750. No, that's what we're not gonna do. You're gonna have to show him again, babe, because I don't know what else to do.
Javier said, I knew one Catholic priest who was cool, Father Olivera. He would go to the corner to talk to us. He would play baseball with us also. He wrote to me in prison for years. Yeah, that's cool. I remember in my neighborhood there was one. His name was Father Paul. And I liked him. Some of us liked. He used to give us BB guns to do when we had community hours, community service. He would give us BB guns to shoot the pigeons off of the church because they would shit on everybody, so they wanted to get rid of as many pigeons as they could. So like Saturday, he wanted like wanted as many killed as we could kill, so that Sunday would be there wouldn't be no pigeons. Um, but later, matter of fact, he moved to New Mexico, or they moved him. And I found out later that I saw an article that he had molested boys, and they arrested. They were booking his ass out there in New Mexico, and they said that he had molested some in my neighborhood too, in Tolleson, when he was at the Tolleson church. It was crazy, but I had never heard of it. I don't know. Someone told me. Who was it? Someone from the neighborhood. He comes on here to the homie. Um, what's his name? Be the one I go visit all the time when I go back. Pinche.
40 ounce.
No, from my neighborhood. Um, damn, I can't remember. Anyway, he he uh he knew who it was. He had told me. I can't remember now though. But Jose Garribo said, "Rest in peace, Tom's brother." AP said, "So you can travel to all 59 states. Not sure it's gonna be legit. Just saying." 59.
Well, there's not 59 states. I know that wasn't taught to you in your other country before you came here, but just count the stars on our flag when you get a chance, okay? Just
Okay.
count them. IP.
JP.
Yeah, so I think I'd want to go to Mexico and then Canada maybe and then somewhere else. But I'd really want to like visit all 50 states first. And then when I get old, I think I want to like die on the east coast, like just far east.
That's where you want to die?
Yeah, like that's where I want to live out the rest of my life.
I want to get an RV and just cruise the US, but like just living in the RV. But it can't be no rinky dink bullshit. I'm talking about one of them motherfucking huge bus looking motherfuckers. Javier said, I
Not
trust.
not like the one on not like the one on that movie, The Griswolds. Not like the brother-in-law.
No, not like that at all.
He could wear the little hat and
Shit.
the robe.
Go pump the shit out in the curb.
He's like, the shitter's full.
Javier said, I trust my chele. She knows I'm her mero vato loco.
Oh, Vato Loco.
Big motherfucker said, Javier, handle your candle.
Oh,
OTB says, some older homies said the new Emma and old Emma beef because Cali fools was trying to fuck with AZ fools. Is this true at all? No, it's not true at all. No. The split had nothing to do with California. Yeah, the split was between Arizona vatos, um, not agreeing with each other. I gotta come out with a couple more videos to kind of um, revise some of my other videos. Since then I've spoken to some of the people that were actually there from the beginning, and like I said, the stuff that I had put out before was based on the stories that we hear coming up, most of the stories that all of us heard. But since then, I've had conversations with vatos that were actually there, actual co-founders of it all. So I'm going to revise some of those and put out some of um, the more truthful, the real reasons why everything happened, how it started, everything. Um, and I still have that one for Giz about I almost said Gizmo, not Gizmo, Gremlin about on Gremlin. I'm waiting for. I gotta put that one out. It's hard. I'm having a hard time getting pictures for that one, but that's kind of the only holdup. I'll be getting it out here soon. Big motherfucker laughing. Awesome person said 50. Then he said typo. Oh, 50 states. Yeah. OTB Khalifa said 9 is close to 0 on the keyboard. Right?
Sure. Okay.
Honestly, Mexico, cray right now, said AP.
Hasn't it always been crazy though? Like I would always hear stories about over there. It's like so scary to go over there.
Nah, it's not like it. Back then, nah, it's a lot worse now than it was because now there has been parts or times now where they actually target, um, visitors. It's crazy. They've always left out, you know, normal individuals, but now there's actually cases where they've targeted them. Um, I think there was one of the more specific ones I can think of is what was it? Rocky Point, not Rocky Point. Mazaclan or something like that, where they went to the resort and started killing people, like innocent, people from the U.S. and shit, just tourists now, and that's all new, and that had never happened before. Johnny from SD said, "What's good, Cricket? Just woke up, my boy. Saludos to you and the señora.
Oh,
Gracias.
hello. We're just hanging out.
Living the life." OTB Khalifa said, "Big facts, AP." AP said, "Gracias, OTB Simon." Gita said, "Why in the world would you want to die in the East Coast?" That's what I want to know.
Gee, thoughts, you just come in here and just ask like that? He always comes in so random, but I love it. Because the West Coast is just not feeling it right now. It's so bad. I never thought I would want to be like on the East Coast or even like anything on the East Coast, but
But where
just
would you want to? Where on the East Coast?
I don't know. Not like New York. I wouldn't want to be New York though, for sure. No.
Uh, ZG said, "Want to get a tight ass RV or fifth wheel and then travel the US, but one of them RVs off that TV show." Me too, bro. That's what I'd be thinking about. Just a badass motherfucker that, it got its own bedroom in that motherfucker to sleep. You got a little table you can eat, got a sink, a shower, the toilet, everything. Shit. That'd be feed, man. Hell, going on? Arizona Cardinals all day, LOL, so Jose Garrido. They whooped up the Raiders last weekend, they said.
That was crazy. That was crazy. They said that hadn't been done and I don't know. You know how they come up with their numbers and never happened in history. And you know.
Chele said, "Yes, Javier, and everyone here knows it, LOL." Big motherfucker said, "Did Sinner have to get permission to do that documentary?" Sinner was done by them, bro. They had already put Sinner on the lista when he did that interview. He didn't have permission to do that. Matter of fact, that put him more on the list. I think he actually thought that speaking on there, like, I think he was trying to convey his messages to the carnales through that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they had already green lighted him. He was already having his issues, and I think he was still trying to clean up that jale, like still trying to like be parte. And I think he thought that if he said the right things during that interview, maybe the carnales would forget about all that or whatever, and it actually just made it worse. I mean, you can't do that. You got out there and admitted stuff that you weren't supposed to. But yeah, he was already in bad standing. Cheetah said yes, he gave himself permission, pretty much. And I'll tell you what, though, big
Did he
motherfucker,
get paid for that at all?
I
Like,
don't,
did they give him anything?
I don't think so. I don't
Oh,
know,
too
but
bad.
I can't say for sure, but I don't think so. But I'll tell you what, that Sinner was, Sinner was a nut, man. Sinner was a straight nut. The little bit of time that me and him were out there together was probably one of my most frustrating times because it was just this dude was a nut for real. So big motherfucker said not permission. I meant like agreement. Nah, Javier said, I wonder if your old friends hear about this podcast. If they do, I'm sure that they envy you. Um, yeah, they hear about it. There's a few that have reached out to me. Um, there's a few that have um, I'm trying to think if there's any on the only one that I can think of that's on the Gaias that reached out, and you guys have heard about him. Tyson. Tyson reached out to me. He put some comments in here, and he reached out to me on Instagram. Um, and then there's a few others. Wildcat reached out to me but he's in prison from the joint. Big Chipas reached out to me, um, but Big Chipas reached out in a bad way. He tried to write talking shit through a comment. Um, Big Casper reached out to me. He and I wrote back and forth for a minute. He gets out, believe in November. Um, I'm proud of him, leaving that whole thing behind. Um, I can't think of who else. There's quite a few. I mean, there's some that I didn't like actually do anything with personally, like um, but that have also that were carnales at the same time that I was that have also reached out to me. Um, Earthquake is one. Chapo from Tucson. There's a bunch of them. There's a bunch of them that have.
I don't think I would mind one day like reuniting with like Casper and just to see how, his ex was, like how she doing, how are the kids doing? Because they at one time like we were friends, best friends.
Yeah,
And then one day like you just wake up and they're not. And it really happened like that. Like one day I'm hanging out with this girl and around her kids and I'm pregnant and we're friends and we're doing things together and then from one day to the next that's it, we're done. Like I can't call her no more, I can't see her. We're just done being friends. And I just always kind of wondered like what they're thinking, what they thought. If she missed me, I missed her. So
Yeah.
that's just hard. I don't know. That'd be one that I wouldn't mind, but
Yeah.
the other one, you already know how I feel about him, Tyson. I'm not even gonna go into that again. So
Yep.
are you getting tired?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm gonna finish up these comments and then we'll get the hell out of here.
Oh,
Uh, G Thud said, "My fantasy is to chop up a chomo."
oh,
G Thuds. Córtatela. AP said, Grillo, don't stress. Just watch the History Channel. Arizona Mexican Mafia DLC. It will connect all the dots for you.
mm,
Yeah, a lot of that stuff is just fantasy. A lot of the stuff that I said wasn't necessarily the right story either. That's why I want to put out another one that kind of fixes some of that stuff because Arizona has an interesting story that not a lot of people um, know personally that like was there for it. And so nobody, like a lot of us just heard things throughout the years, and that's what I put out there. And now, and I know a lot of people heard the same story, and now having these conversations that I've had with this vato, um, there's a lot more to be said on it, and so I want to do that. Let me see. OTB said cricket speaking facts right now. Mexico just keeps declining. Shit sad. Yeah. Cheetah said Mexico has been declining since the beginning. Javier said I went to Tijuana yesterday to fix a windshield. Here they wanted 300. Over there I paid $75. Had some good tacos.
how far is Tijuana from Arizona?
I don't know. I don't know. Because Tijuana would be that's from the California side. From like the border would be, I think San Diego, right? And on our
Hmm.
side, Arizona, we have Nogales. Actually, I think we have Naco, Nogales, and San Luis. Mm.
Hmm.
I went to Johnny from San Diego said West Coast, the best coast. AP said
Not lately. Not lately.
Mexico could be a great country too. Mexico has some fancy ass shopping centers and cities. For real, it's all about the West Coast and
You know,
Cheetos.
uh, there's so many people that come here from Mexico. Like they escape that country to come here
Mhm.
every day, like thousands a day. And they're so like proud. Like, and that's fine. I get it. Be proud from where you're from. I get it. But like these guys are like macho and they're so proud and I'm gonna put my flag on the car, a big huge one, and I'm gonna be so proud. And
Right.
I'm like, well, you left that country to come here. Like we have a whole country as Mexicans, a whole country, but yet we don't want to be there. A whole country that we could be with each other, with our own people, our own kind. We have a whole country, but yet nobody's trying to be there. I never understood that. Like, I think one day I'm gonna ask somebody, like, hey, why didn't we use that flag on your truck?
Well, I
Like,
think it's the poverty. I mean, they have to they come out because of the poverty, but I mean, it's still their motherland, you know.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It should be You're so proud of that place. You love that place. Then why not be there, right?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna have to ask somebody one day, like when I see that. I should just get it straight from the horse's mouth. I don't know, just a thought. Just a thought I had. I'm just thinking out loud right now. But it just really razzle dazzles me, you know? At least put the American flag on the other side too, you know, because you're here now. Try to blend in a little bit. Jeez.
Chele, he said, wifey, you gotta die way after me because I don't travel for funerals. Laugh my ass off.
Ah, we could do like a Zoom, you know, so everybody can like tap in.
Sean Cervantes said, Martha's Vineyard is on the East Coast. Yeah, ain't that crazy? They're busing fucking paisas to these states out there.
Mm-hmm.
You seen that, babe?
Yeah.
It's crazy. Chele said, Javier, where you live? Cali? ZG said, hell yeah, Cricket, the prices of houses don't go down. That'll be my move in the next 5 years, possibly.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know if the prices of houses are gonna go down, bro. I think everything is catching up now. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I guess it'll probably go down eventually, but damn, man, the prices just went crazy. Cheetah said, Cricks, what was the reason they put Sinner on the hat? In the hat, he made a okay. So I don't know if you guys know who Gray is, Robert Harville, and uh, Chuchi, and there was one more, Juanillo from Juanillo Montiel from Tucson. They had got busted for the murder of. They had killed Lorenzo Peralta, which is Little Man from the Cofields. He was a carnal too. And when that murder happened, there was a vato uh, named Manny Diaz from Southside 9th Street, which is also Gray's neighborhood. And Manny Diaz ended up turning state's evidence and, was going to help in the prosecution of these, these guys. And I don't know why Sinner thought he knew something or whatever, but Sinner actually thought that he had like inside info and that Manny Diaz was going to be getting out on some certain day. So Sinner called somebody and said, hey, Manny Diaz is getting out. He's going to be at this place. He needs to be taken out. Not in so many words, but basically, um, pretty openly. Based on that, the feds hit Sinner with a new charge, basically a conspiracy to commit murder charge. But they also charged Gray and the other two, um, Juanillo and Chuchi. And so them brothers were pissed off that now they had this charge hanging over their head that they had conspired to kill a federal witness, Manny Diaz. So because of that, they put a hit out on Sinner, saying that that him getting on the phone like that and doing that was like dry snitching. So that was the end of that. Uh, Chele, I live 2 miles from the border of Tijuana. When are you gonna come down? I'll send my limo, said Javier.
Oh,
A limo, bro?
limo?
That's what I'm talking about. Living that
Like,
life. Can I come?
Oh my God, you're gonna be a third wheel.
That's okay.
So sure.
I want to be in a limo,
You can't go.
in a limbo.
Yes, I can go.
Why can't I go?
Well, if you go, then I go. I wanna
I'm,
go.
you can't go. You be all tired. Well, I'm a party animal. Yeah, you can't. You're gonna hold me
I
back.
could go. I could go. I could party in the limo.
You can party in the limo.
Yeah,
I don't think you can.
yeah, you can.
Martha's. Oh my god. Did Sinner try to get at Roger G? Said Sean Cervantes. Yeah, he did. Sean. Roger Gonzalez. So what's crazy is Roger thought it was someone else. Um, it was actually Sinner, and I don't know if you remember or if anyone remembers. There was a carnal named Sylvester from Southside 35th. His real name was it was Vincent Garcia, Vicente Garcia, Vincent Garcia. There's been a few of those, but this one was Sylvester from Southside 35th, and it was them two and Philip Jewell, if anybody remembers that. But they drove over there and were like kind of staking out the house. And matter of fact, 480, 480 that's on here on that's always on here on the show on this. It's not a show, but this thing. He his brother it was his brother Bubbles' Chante, and I don't know if anybody remembers Bubbles, but Bubbles from Chandler. Um, so they staked out the Chante, and then Sinner went up. Sinner didn't know who he was staking out. Pablo had gave him an address and told him to take out the dude at that address. um, he wasn't able to give it to him correctly because he gave it to him through the window at the county jail. So he was trying to be careful and not say any names. So they're over there staking out this chante, and Sinner finally just said, "Well, it's time to go. Let's do it." So Sinner went, um, knocked on the door, and as soon as this dude opened the door. Bubbles actually is the one that opened the door. Sinner started blasting, and he shot Bubbles instead of Roger. He didn't know who he was supposed to shoot. So, and he took off. And Bubbles was fine. Bubbles ran back and told Roger, "Hey, they got me. They came to get you, and they got me." And I mean, he knew right away. Um, and I remember a couple years later, I was in the CCA. Few years later, I was in the CCA, and Roger was telling me, he was like, "Fuck Chino," because that fool tried to get me. And I was like, "What? Like, what are you talking about?" And he was like, "Yeah, fucking Chino came to my house, to my homie's house, and I was sleeping in the back." So he tells me the exact same story that Sinner had told me, but from his perspective. And he thought it was Chino that had tried to do that. And I remember telling him, I was like, "Bro, that wasn't Chino that did that shit. That was Sinner." But yeah, that's when Sinner tried to get Roger at that time. Jose Garribo said, "Was there a carnal named Weasel from Avondale?" Weasel from Avondale? I don't remember one if there was. Um, I remember there was a vato named Weasel from 2-4, but he wasn't a carnal, but he was Skina. Um, I don't remember one from Avondale, but could have been after my time. AP said, "Dang, Grio, I know you're tired of winning, but it's your turno. I will get you this one." All right, I'll move right now. OTB Khalifa
Still
said,
haven't got him yet.
"Huh?
He still hasn't got you yet?
Nah, not yet. He had me that one game though, but he made a mistake. He got too happy. He could have got me that one. He got
Come on, AP,
way.
you gotta be better than that.
Can't be making mistakes, fool. I just said, man, I'm not gonna make comments like that again. You two got all aguitados. I can tell that you two have lived a hard life.
I
Fool.
get I get a little emotional, because no, because like to me, like high school was like the best years of growing up to me. It was fun. I had my friends. I was like living my life. I was a teenager, just best time of my life, right? Young, happy. Okay. After high school, I lost a lot of my friends because of this guy right here, and the lifestyle, whatever. So I became friends with other women. And then one day we're just not friends. And it's like, you could feel alone and just by yourself sometimes. And all I had was my family. And it just was like a tough, rough patch for a moment. We knew that we were just living for us, living for our kid, living the right way. But, you know, saying goodbye to certain people, for me, it was a little hard,
Yeah.
And then I know after all these years, people come around and they're like, I'm not about that life either. But then it's kind of like, okay, but I still don't, I don't want to know. I'm done. It's just certain individuals that I would want to one day like talk to again. And if they never want to talk to me again after that, cool. But we were a part of each other's lives for many, many years. So for me, it was really hard and it's very emotional. So
Yeah. For me, it's I guess the same. Not so much not so much with all. I have there's a few that I wish uh, it wouldn't have went bad with, basically. Jealous at all, Javier. I wish I'm so broke I can't. Plus, you might keep me, and that would be trouble for sure. LOL. Cheetah said 5 hour drive from TJ to Phoenix.
oh, is it? You know what, Javier? Next time you're down there, check and see how much like their dresses run, like their quinceañera dresses. Let me know because that might be worth it. My
Wow.
niece has a quinceañera coming up, and if they have one for like $100, I'm there.
Shit. You think that cheap?
Huh?
You think that cheap?
If it's Tijuana, yeah.
Maybe. Javier said, Chele, I'll ditch my wife for a week and keep it on the low low.
Oh, oh Lord.
Big motherfucker said, family time. I'm gonna play a little Fortnite with the kids and wifey before they go to sleep. Buenas noches, fam. Dios los bendiga. Orale.
Good night. That's what's up.
I wish I could do that. I can't play all them games, bro. They got too many buttons on the things now. G Dot said, shouldn't you two be exchanging numbers and having this affair in the down low?
Oh,
Right? Johnny from San Diego said, I have a big old Jalisco on the back of my truck.
oh Lord. Okay. Well, we'll talk later, okay?
Ray Diaz said, Cricket and White Fence, have a good night. Everyone in chat, too. I'm out. Got to go.
Oh, good night. Good night.
G Thoughts, keep it down, said Javier. Appreciate you, Ray. You as well. 100, said OTB. Awesome person said, Giovanna, same reason your ancestors came here. AP said,
No,
little.
no, I'm gonna answer that. Hold on. Hold
All right,
on.
go ahead.
Well, most of them came here, yes, but they still never did that.
Never
They
did what?
left there for a reason.
You don't know what they did.
I do know what they did. You don't know. You don't know my past life, like my family history.
You don't know it either.
Yes, I do. Did you know that my great grandmother graduated high school here? There's pictures of her playing volleyball. Did you know that? No, you didn't know that. Probably thought that she had just come on over. Are you eating that pie with a knife like that?
Yeah. Why?
Babe, you can literally walk right there and get a fork.
It's too far. That's why I got a knife.
Oh my. See, guys, no home training. No
AP.
home training.
AP said, little culture diversity don't hurt nobody. You can be yourself now, Giovanna. The migra won't come.
Um, well, the 50% of me. So, yeah.
Chele said, shit, it would have to Casa Grande, Javier.
Oh, yeah, Chella's out there now.
Is she?
Hmm.
Grande?
She's from CG now.
There it is.
Hmm.
That was Chino's spot. Chita said, I want to go to Hola Ray Diaz and Chele. You ever hear of SSL up on 44 block? Uh-uh. What SSL? What is it? Southside Locals or Latinos or what? Javier said, time to crash. My wife is making me turn off my phone. Hey.
I can't.
Said, hey, that would be cool, Chele. And you two coming down in the limo. We can stop in Vegas and get you married. Honeymoon in Tijuana. If your wife will let you, fool.
He said my wife is making me turn off my phone. I can't. I can't take it.
Uh,
That's funny.
fucking Javier. Hello, Javier. Have a good night, said Chele. AP said, I'll get him, Miss Cricket. Shah Cervantes said, after all you two have been through, it's time to get married. I'll be the DJ.
Gotta ask.
I'm waiting for her to ask, fool. Johnny from SD said, and a big old Virgencita hanging from my rearview mirror.
Oh Lord, I'm done. Johnny, Johnny. I'm done. I can't.
What's wrong with that? He's a little
No.
religious.
There you go.
Chita said, what's the other 50%? Giovanna Navajo, Apache, Yaqui.
No, no. I wish because they get a check, don't they?
Yeah, mostly. Yeah, I think that.
One,
Well,
some of
not
them do.
all. Some of them do.
No, see, uh, which one is it that they get a check?
Um, some Apaches do. The
Oh
one.
my God, I was gonna say teriyaki.
What the fuck?
That's,
The sauce?
I mean, what's that
Cherry.
one you just said? There
Cherokee?
you go. That one. Why did I think of Terry? Okay. I think they do.
I don't know
But
about that.
no, man, because if I was any of those to get a check, I'd be right there. But
Hmm.
no.
Southside locals. Southside locals. Locals. I've
Hmm?
never heard of them. OTB Khalifas. You said 44th, so what? 44th Street out there? Yeah, I don't know. Chita said Yaki. 4400 block, pretty sure it's some renegade Southsiders. Yeah, so this seems like I've never heard of it as far as, but I mean, shit, I'm 44 now, brother. Like, I ain't gangbang since in 25 years, some shit like that. Hey, but I've never met anybody from there. Javier is a savage, said AP. Mad Max 408 said saludos. Mad Max 408, he said. Teriyaki. He's laughing. Uh, Navajos get a check, said Jitas. Do they?
No, Navajos don't.
I don't think the yeah, the ones in Arizona don't.
No, they don't. Because my brother has a friend that's Navajo. He don't get a check.
The tribe got money and shit, but they don't give their people anything like that. It's crazy. Haha, teriyaki said Cheetah. It's jealous. Said good night, family. I laughed my ass off. I love you, wifey. You kill me.
Oh, Chellen, I miss you. Talk to you later, girl.
Johnny from San Diego said, "Damn, Cricket, you gotta be craving something sweet. Gee, what kind of pie you eating? It's it's pecan, bro. That's what I was telling them. I got the someone mentioned the pie that that I had. What he said, the apple or something. So I pulled out the motherfucking. I showed him the whole pecan, bro.
I have no words. I'm done.
That's my dinner. Sean Cervantes said per capita checks quarterly. OTB Khalifa said, good night, y'all. Love from the M Town. Orale.
What's the M town?
I don't know.
Okay.
G Thought said, Cricks, do you miss gangbang? Nope, and not at all, brother. I really don't. And I don't just say that because it's what I'm supposed to say. Um, I just don't. I mean, first of all, I wasn't. I didn't. I wasn't gang banging anymore. Anyway, after 17, when I went to prison and stuff, I didn't gang bang no more. It was just when I became a carnal and all that. It was a whole different thing. That ain't gang banging. We was, there was other stupid stuff, but I don't miss either of those things. Um, yeah, there's no way. I wouldn't go back to that. If I could go back in time and start over, and I would have never done any of that. It was just I don't know what you call it. It was just being a stupid kid. My stepdad is full blooded Navajo. He gets nada, said Mad Max. Yeah, I know of dudes that don't. A lot of them Navajos don't. The tribe does, and they do stuff like for the land in general. They'll build on it. They'll do stuff, but as far as them giving away their money to their constituents or reservation people or whatever they're called, no, they don't do that. I was sure Navajos did. I guess not. Sajitas. They mace like other parts, but like the ones in Winslow and Flagstaff and all that, they don't. Sean Cervantes said Modesto. Johnny from San Diego said pie is fire.
Pumpkin pie.
Hmm?
Pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin pie. Yeah. I like pumpkin pie too, but it has to have you gotta put whipped cream, bro.
Cool Whip.
Yeah. That's what I said.
No, that's not what you said.
Huh? That's what I said.
That's not what you said.
Cool Whip is whipped cream.
Whipped cream is different. It tastes different. That's the one out of the bottle that goes shh. And you put it on top. Cool Whip is the one in the, the blue little container, and it's
Yeah.
the difference.
Chita said I was just in Modesta 2 days ago. Were you really? Creeks are there gangs in Oklahoma? Oklahoma. I don't know. I don't know if there are, bro. I would assume. AP said I think Hopies do. Gila River does. Yeah, Gila River does. G thoughts if I could do it all over again, I would fully concentrate on school. Yeah, me too, bro. Absolutely. Mark Gonzaga said I was in Modesto 2 weeks ago. Mad Max said I'm in Holbrook, tú sabes. Javier said got permission for one more message. My wife is begging on me after Jovan laughed at me. She thinks I act gangster after I get on the line. She really puts me on chequeo and she sends regards.
Well, thank you for, putting him on Chiqueo. He needs it. Good night, you two. Have a good one. Oh, Javier makes me laugh.
Gita said F the streets got me nothing but trouble. Yeah, me too. Johnny from San Diego said whipped cream, same thing, 100. And then Mad Max said whipped cream is a little different. She's right, Essa. LOL.
Yeah, thank you. Somebody agrees with me.
Cheetah said, oops, modesto, not modesta. Yeah, you went to the boy side, not the girl side.
Oh, it's boy, girl.
R. Lopez said, damn, I've been tuned in a while and I never said I was here. What's up, everybody? Sup, as Spider and White Picket Fence.
Hello. Oh, that's cute. See, white picket. I like that.
Orale.
All right, guys. Well, we gotta get out of here. It's getting late.
Go. Um, say your goodbyes, babe.
Goodbye, everybody. Have a good weekend.
Yeah, we're gonna get out of here for real though. I'm falling asleep. Tomorrow's Sunday. I'm not going to work tomorrow. I had to go today to do some stuff, and today I worked in my bathroom and stuff. I got to finish doing that tomorrow, but I think we can come on earlier. What time do you get off work tomorrow, babe?
Cool. Like at 7.
Okay.
I got a long day tomorrow though, so it's just
So what? What are you saying? You don't want to come on?
I think I'm gonna die after work. I'm gonna be so tired.
We'll try, guys. If we can, we
Like
can.
I actually have to work tomorrow, you guys. Like we got like a whole event going on, so it's
Well, do your thing, and when you're done, if we can come on, we will. Buenas noches, people. Said Johnny from SD Mad Max. Said R. Lopez, damn, you know about that? You from AZ? He said Mad Max is the alien still in the window on Holbrook on the way to Snowflake.
Oh, yeah, that's that movie, right? Fire in the Sky.
Well, there's definitely a movie, yeah.
Wasn't the guy from Snowflake?
Yeah, yeah, there was.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Scary. Oh,
R. Lopez said Mad Max from Tucson. I like the Castle House too. Órale pues.
well,
Buenas noches. We have
listen,
got
everybody. Good night. Thank you for coming on with us super late. Thank you for, busting my chops once again. uh,
well,
you guys be safe. Have a good night.
they
Have a
gotta
good
call it how
weekend.
it is, babe.
Huh?
They gotta call it how it is.
Well, no, not calling it how it is, but little fun don't hurt nobody. All right. Good night, everybody, for sure. I'm gonna just talk to you tomorrow, okay, babe? I'm going to bed. Good night.
Love you, girl.
Love you too.
Johnny said, cricket murdering that pie. I ain't even finished with one piece yet, bro. I'm just eating one piece, bro. Just one little sliver, just this one.
It's homicide right there.
But I am gonna tear. I'm gonna finish this one piece though. Órale pues. Mañana, fellas. Gracias.
Buenas noches.